It's a beautiful day over here on Namrack Farms, just hanging out here again. Got Precious over here trying to get her used to being back over here at the place with the other sheep. Takes a little time, a little effort, hanging out over here to make sure she's not panicking or having any stress or anxiety. But that's part of it. Love it. Enjoy it. I was asked a question last week about the rod. You know, in Psalm 23 it mentions thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And we all know the rod is known as the rod of correction. Somebody said, is it true that shepherds in biblical days would use a rod to break the leg of a wandering sheep so it would no longer wander from the flock? And the answer is yes, it's true. But the answer to it was also given when they asked the question. They said, is it true that they do that so that when the lamb is carried by the shepherd, when the leg mends, it's been close to the shepherd so long it will stay close to the shepherd? The answer to that is yes. That was one of the reasons. But there was also a greater reason. You see, if that sheep, that lamb, kept wandering off, kept going its own way, it was opening itself up to predator attack. It was opening itself up to being lost forever. And it's opening itself up to being lonely. And it also possibly would lead others astray. So the shepherd, out of love, would take his rod of correction and break the leg. Then he would carry that lamb on his neck until that leg was healed. And then that lamb would always stay close to the shepherd. And the good shepherd, sometimes, he takes the rod of correction. Not out of meanness, not out of anger. It's always out of love. Because I'm going to tell you something. I had to carry a lamb once. This lamb, we called him Rascal. He just kept busting through the fences. And one day he got caught. And he hurt himself. And he couldn't walk. So I grabbed that lamb and threw him over my shoulders to carry him to the building so he could get rest and heal. And on the way to the building where he was going to rest and heal, he pooped and he peed all over me. Have you ever thought about that? The shepherd who had to carry the lamb whose leg was broken, he had to endure the filth of the poop and the pee all over him. And he wasn't like he was going home to get a shower real quick. They lived for days, even weeks out in the field with their sheep. So they would have to live with that filth and live with that mess until they could come into another place they could get cleaned up. But they said, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it because we love our sheep. And the good shepherd says it's worth it. When he has to correct us, he says it's worth it, even to carry them through their filth and their mess, because I love my sheep. Go enjoy the shepherd. I'll see you soon.